any better at introing a show.
Yeah, but that's why we do it about the same every day, because then it's just...
I guess I'd like to mix it up.
Hey, guys.
Hi. How you feeling? Are you okay? I mean, you smell great. We had new photos taken today, so you're not going to look as good as we do, but that's how I confront. Hey, I'm Alan Cox. Thanks for showing up. Say hello to Bill Squire, who is right over there.
Creepy hugs, everyone. Thanks for listening to and watching this episode of The Alan Cox Show. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share a cold one with the boys.
Mary Santora is right over there.
Hi, guys. No babies.
Both shoulders exposed for maximum joint effect.
Got a little beauty mark on this one.
Is that what you call it?
Little neck. What do you call it?
A freckle?
Mole? Well, it's raised a little bit.
Then it's a mole.
But not like the mole on my neck.
I wonder when
really
the mole
raised.
became a beauty mark.
I think there's a difference.
Like nobody goes, I've got a beauty mark on my ass.
Because I have freckles are not raised.
Yeah.
They're on your face and shoulders and stuff. But the raised ones are moles. There's got to be a difference between a mole
Make sure
and a
you're
beauty
checking
mark.
it for an uneven border.
I have never done that.
And a change
I
of
probably
color.
should, to be honest with you.
Just keep an eye on it.
More fun stuff to worry about.
There's no shortage of anything to worry about. That's why you've got to be glass half full as much as you possibly can. Because the things that worry you can't concern yourself with those. Hey, speaking of glass half full, Poundcake's back there behind the glass.
Afternoon, white people.
Very excited to have you join us today. We are a few shows away from the end of the year. We've got the remainder of this week, and then we have Monday, which will be a live show on location. It will be our last live show of 2019. It is also the Alan Cox Show 10th anniversary special. We'll be live at Slim and Chubby's in Strongsville. I've had a lot of people who have heard Strongsville, or they've heard Slim and Chubby's. And rather than Google either of those, they said, hey, where is Slim and Chubby's? Or where will you be in Strongsville? We'll be at, and it's fine. I am more than happy to provide the information, provided you can come out and join us. The more the merrier. We'll be live starting at 2 o'clock. It is all brought to you by Bud Light. We will all be there. We'll have gifts for you. We'll have presents and guests, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So we want to blow it out for the end of 2019 with the 10th anniversary show. So it is at Slim and Chubby's, which is on Prospect, in Strongsville. I haven't been there in a long time.
I've never been there.
When I first came to I did a handful of appearances at Slim and Chubby's. I remember the band Faction used to play there a lot. Is still a band. They were pretty good. They were fun. And so I haven't been to Slim and Chubby's in some time. So what more appropriate venue to celebrate my 10th anniversary than a place I haven't been in almost 10 years?
There you go.
Right? Why
all
not?
Full circle.
It all comes back around. If you'd like to join us in here, do 216-578-1007 or 800-348-1007. You can send me a text if you like. That is 35192. And AlanCoxShow.com, the aforementioned. If you want to watch there, you can listen on the iHeartRadio app. Anywhere throughout North America. We had our company Christmas party last night, and I don't think anything really got out of control.
Never does.
You mentioned that the Lactaid you had taken did not help.
Well,
did you not take enough, or did you overburden the Lactaid that you took?
I ate a lot of sour cream.
Yeah. On your pierogies.
I am just not. I haven't been feeling well. When I texted you guys last night, when I was like, hey, I'm just going to apologize, I was literally up laying in my bed because my stomach cramps hurt so bad.
And so, just so I'm clear, because I don't have any issues like that, that is all worth eating pierogies and sour cream?
No, it's really not, to be honest with you. But I was so
You thought the
looking
Lactaid would do the trick.
Well, Lactaid, I know better than this. Lactaid helps with, a piece of cheese on a burger, or if you want something on a salad, a little bit. I had mounds of sour cream.
I saw what you were eating.
It was so much. And I ate the spatula which had butter on it, and it was just, I kind of just threw it all to the wind. And
Caution to the wind.
And put my faith in one Lactaid pill, which is not enough. All Lactaid does is put the lactose enzyme, it puts the enzyme in your body to break down lactose. It's what I'm missing. That's all it is.
Okay.
And I just have to accept the fact that I can't eat these things. But I saw pierogies and I went blind. And you can't have a pierogi without sour cream. And they are ready. You could tell were like cooked in butter, and they had like the caramelized onions on there.
It was at the Hofbrauhaus. That's what they do.
So good.
Yeah, it's their stock in trade, I assume.
But I'm in a lot of pain today. I'll tell you that much.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Like stomach pain?
Stomach,
like
it hurts. And I can't. I mean, everyone's like, "Oh, you're just a little I'm like, no, I'm very physically uncomfortable. It sucks. But what are you gonna do? 100% my fault. I'm not bitching at anybody else. This is absolutely on me. But
yeah, I didn't have anything to eat last night at the party. I just had a couple of drinks.
There you go.
Yeah.
Gwen served me one of those hot red wine drinks.
Yeah,
those were
hot
good.
wine.
Yeah.
Blue wine or
Blue
whatever.
wine.
Very
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
like
they were
that a lot.
delicious.
Yeah.
Was it like
food.
we had like cinnamon and okay. I had dessert too. That was the other thing. I brought back a big plate of dessert, one of everything for everybody to share, and then I went all in on that.
Wow. Yeah, I was kind of running around and talking to people, and what I find I have to do where we have big parties like that with everyone we work with is I just insert myself into people's already in progress conversations.
100%. Yeah.
I'll just walk up and
Chat a little.
I'll
And
just
sure
start
go to
talking.
the next circle.
go
Yeah.
there.
You know,
And then move
whatever.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was fine. It was thank you to the Hofbrauhaus. They always show us a good time.
Mark Nolan stole the show.
Nolan, that guy
Mark
holds
Nolan.
court, boy. Nolan, this guy stands there and it's a gaggle around Nolan because we have a lot of.
I think it's because he's tall.
He's tall. He's handsome. You know, he's made a bit of coin in this business. He's a single guy, and
Is he a millionaire?
that you'd want to ask him. It's kind of gauche to ask. But we have,
Text him.
our sales department is always changing. There are new people coming in and other people leaving. And at current time, we have like a fleet of Amazons back there. We have about half a dozen 9-foot-tall females who work in this sales
They're all hot,
department.
too.
They're all very pretty. They're young, yeah. Which is what you want out there as your sales force. You want young, hot babes out there working for your
deals.
closing
Right.
deals for your media company. But yeah, they will gather around Mark Nolan, and he thinks nothing of it. You
It'd
know,
also be nice if they knew the difference between me and the guy that does, other stuff here with the same first name. But whatever.
who's that?
No,
Bill Connors?
Bill Connors, yeah.
They thought who thought you were him?
One of the salespeople.
Oh well, they don't. They barely know who I am. I mean,
They should know who I am. I've worked with him on many accounts. So
Oh,
it just.
so you took it a bit personally.
yeah,
then. I understand.
I've been annoyed with it a little bit.
Now,
Yeah.
how did you verbally correct this person?
I
or-
emailed and I said, I think you have the wrong person for the second day in a row.
Oh, this was in an email.
Yes, this is an email.
Oh, this
Oh,
wasn't
not
at the
at the
Christmas
Yeah,
party.
this isn't at the
yesterday.
Christmas party. This is an email
an
that
email.
I've gotten twice, and I go, hey, I'm the wrong person for you to be emailing. And rather than correct it, she keeps emailing.
Well, I think that's just
Or they
because
keep
they type
emailing.
Bill in, and it probably I've gotten them before for somebody else who's
Right.
Alan Cologne, who works for
But,
Kiss.
but
you
if
know.
someone is correcting you, and then you continue to email that person and said, hey, why isn't this done? And then it's like, well, I don't do that, so it's not going to get done.
Now,
if
let me ask you
keep
this.
emailing me.
Let me ask you this: if they continue to email you and don't correct this situation, what punishment will you mete out to them?
I mean, it's going to be a punishment for them because
Their stuff's not
their
getting
stuff's
done.
not getting done. The commercials they're trying to get done are not going to get produced.
But you
because
don't forward the email to him.
It's not my job to do that.
Well, no, but you hit forward and Bill, and it goes to him.
Yeah, but then I'm stuck in that email chain the rest of the time, and I don't want to be in that email chain.
I see what you mean. I
so
see.
I'm not going to... I told her who she's trying to get in touch with, and hopefully she did. But it's the second day in a row.
Wow, Bill Squire takes a hard line here at iHeartMedia.
Yeah, I see that.
This is someone that I'm not...
Do not
yeah.
cross
A lot of
him,
people-
boy.
Most people, I feel like, don't really know who I am, and I don't know who they are. to
I
be
don't.
completely
I
honest
barely
with you.
know who you are.
I'm not here
I'm
often.
always trying to peel the layers
Oh.
of the
Yeah.
Mary
Come
Santora
on,
onion.
I am like a bloomin' onion. All my layers are out and deep fried, and
Yeah.
you dip them in the sauce.
The
It's,
sauce
Yeah.
that you can't eat because you're lactose intolerant.
correct.
Yes.
No, but yeah, like that. So like at the party, I talked to a couple people that I know. I was very focused on my pierogies last night, and then
As you should be.
Yeah.
I was sitting mostly like by myself, and that's how
I
I
saw
wanted
you.
it.
Why
were you sitting by
Well,
yourself?
no, I had to because I just wanted to go in there and eat
his food.
I wanted to eat healthy. Like I got some it wasn't rotisserie chicken. It was what?
It was grilled chicken.
Grilled chicken and a salad.
I thought you said girl chicken.
I found a table that no one was sitting at. I was like, perfect. I could just sit and eat. And then one person comes over. I'm like, hey. And then they bring a friend. I'm like, hi.
Yeah,
and
it's
then-
a party.
And I'm like, but I was just sitting there, and then everyone just crowded around me. I was
It
like,
would have been great if Poundcake had said, if you guys don't mind, I'm trying to have a quiet dinner alone.
I mean, I didn't mind the
At our
company.
company Christmas party.
I didn't mind
Could
the
you guys
company.
sit over there? I'm sure that there are other benches that you could sit at.
It just everywhere looked pretty crowded, and I just wanted the space to myself. And then they were like, after a while, people were like, "Hey, can you scooch down a bit?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure."
Sure. Yeah.
Sure.
Man. All right. So you didn't get to eat by yourself. You
No.
were forced into a social situation at a Christmas party.
I know. And people were gonna make me take shots, and I was like, "No." They were
Alan and I did a shot ski.
We did a shot ski.
I
Yeah,
put it
that's
on my
fun.
Instagram. Got a little boomerang.
Little
of it.
tequila. That was a
Not
lot
me.
of fun.
It was a good time.
I was sitting there and I'm watching people do shot skis and everybody's having a good time. And I was, it's in those moments that I'm thankful that I don't drink because I'm like that. I would have done 5 of those and had 3 of those hot wines and 2
I see.
Tito's and sodas and then stumbled out of there. And man, it's times like
We
that where
provided
I,
Uber and Lyft, so you're
right,
fine.
I know, but it's times like that I'm very thankful because I'm like I would have stood up on one of those benches and tried to do a shot ski and fell backwards and then there'd be
And
A
for a lot of
lawsuit.
for a lot of
Right.
people, that would have been their first impression of you.
Exactly.
And that's
Like
no
I said,
good.
not a lot of people know me here, and that would be
Then
definitely
they'd
what
all
it
know
was.
you
Right.
after that.
I was wearing that sweater last night that has the naughty and nice, and like it's like those
The sequins.
and you can switch it over. And I was trying to get one of the like higher up bosses to come and touch me so I could sue him. Didn't work.
Come and touch.
Yeah.
I couldn't get anyone,
harassment.
I couldn't get anyone to
Harassment.
grab my sequins.
No, there were people that did it, but they were not anyone that's gonna get me any money.
They
out of
weren't
it.
high enough
Yeah.
up the chain.
Nobody in power.
You don't need peons touching you. All right, I'm going to have monster truck tickets for you if you want to get to that Hot Wheels Live event. It's the 18th and the 19th at the Wolstein Center. I will hook you up when we come back.
The Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS and everywhere you go on our free iHeartRadio app.